When it comes to morning mayhem, back to school means back to morning madness. And in today's Kidding with Kayla, we're laughing about the realities of the first day of school.
Oh yeah, it hardly ever goes smoothly, as I definitely know. Check out Kayla's report on her own experience.
That's exactly right, Bob and Barb. Today was my son's first day of preschool, and we walked in late. Why? Let me walk you through the morning. He didn't want to take a bath, but once he was in the bath, he didn't want to get out of the bath. Authorities were able to grab him, but not without covering the entire floor with soapy water. That's when the fight over what to wear ensued. The juvenile insisted on wearing his, quote, Spider-Man suit. But of course, that was not about to happen. An episode of PJ Masks was able to contain the child until he was fully dressed in the clothes his mother picked out for him. Despite a healthy breakfast scrambled and cooked with love, I can confirm he only ate one bite and demanded mini muffins instead. As soon as the argument over mini muffins ended, the Spider-Man suit argument started back up again. I think you can see where this is going. Now, the only saving grace of the morning was the fact my son did smile for the back-to-school pic I forced him to take. Also, authorities have promised to immediately put on the Spider-Man costume at school pickup today. I'll have that story coming up tonight at 5. Back to
I'm with the Spider-Man suit at all times. I'm always with that.
Pick your battles. Honestly, I should have just let him do it.
Yeah.
And then you get called like, hello, Miss Sullivan.
We have a formal dress code
We have
here.
Peter Parker here for you to pick up if you could just.
He would probably be the coolest kid in the class, let's be honest.
It would be distracting, though. I'm sure they wouldn't have appreciated it. But honestly, those are the kinds of things that parents face. So many people commented on this video and said, my kid always fights and wants to wear costumes too. Oh my goodness, this, you know, every single parent has kind of been there, whether it's a costume or maybe it's a certain shirt that they want to wear. You know, the parenting experts always say, you know, give them a little control, let them pick, give them options, you know, things like that. But when you're in a hurry, you're like, you're wearing this, or sometimes only one thing is clean.
On. You can't go naked. Thank you.
By the way, Bob and Barb are my internet anchors. So a lot of the time on TikTok and on Instagram, I say thank you, Bob and Barb, and it's because I just came up with these internet anchors.
Of course.
But I need to change it to Alexis and Randall. Right?
I mean,
We'll take that.
I started this before I met you guys.
of
so.
course.
I feel like I'm
we
like
can evolve.
I look like a Bob. I can do a Bob.
You know, I don't know if I can pull off a Barb.
You can
pull off Barb.
You can definitely pull off a Barbara.
I'm gonna have to
you
try.
You got Barbara hair.
And see,
That's
listen,
Barbara hair.
Look, there's levels. This is that Beyonce. You don't know. Either way, hey, that's good, and I'm happy that he went to school with clothes on.
Absolutely. Well, I did promise that follow-up, so here's the follow-up as promised.
Hi, Kayla Sullivan here with a new development on a story you may have seen here earlier today. My son did in fact hold me to my promise of putting on his Spider-Man suit immediately after his first day of school. I can confirm I cut off the finger gloves in his costume because, as a wise woman on the news once said, ain't nobody got time for that. Back to you.
Do you guys remember that video that was super viral?
With Sweet Brown, yes, ma'am.
I ran for my life.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So I quoted her.
I love that he's just sliding it.
I know, he was ready.
Just like,
He was like, game on.
It's time.
He turns into a different person in his Spider-Man costume. It's really cute. Like
that's what heroes do. That's what heroes
do.
That's what it is.
I love it. I really do love it. I'm actually worried because I decorated his whole room in Spider-Man, and he started getting into Power Rangers now. I'm like, no, you're gonna keep liking Spider-Man.
Right.
Because
You're on a Spider-Man budget, sir. And just switch it up.
I really hope he sticks with it for a while, but we'll see. More than likely, he's gonna be like, I want a Power Rangers room now, mommy, and I'm gonna go broke. But it's fine.
Pretty much.
We're keeping up with
Kidding with Kayla. Thank you so much, Kayla.
Yeah.
I got the real news for you guys. And check out my Facebook page, Kayla Sullivan. Send me your own parenting reports. Use different microphones around the house. I want to see you have fun with this. We will feature it right here on All Indiana. Send it to my Facebook page, Kayla Sullivan.